to anybody that's having a bit of a problem hearing what I say. I know my voice is a bit throaty these days. That's down to COPD. And some of your problems might be down to your lack of hearing ability. My wife accuses me of that. I have selective hearing. My response. So I do apologise if for those that are thinking of leaving. I will in due course try a clip-on mic that I can clip on the board and see how we go, but everything seems to be shut these days. I don't really want to buy online because you never know what you're getting with electrical goods. So I want to do another sort of a bit of a meadow, a Norfolk scene. I'm using some walnut oil. There we go, walnut oil. It's been used for centuries. Nutty, delicate, perfect for drizzling over delicious salads. Palette, I've got 8 colours out here. I've got cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, Payne's grey, sap green, cadmium yellow pale, and yellow ochre. So 7 colours. That's about a reasonable basic palette. The problem is if you have more colours, you tend to get lost in them, and you don't really carry on the mixes throughout a painting. So keep it simple, stupid is my motto. So we'll get some of this Winton titanium whites, and we'll put in a bit of blue sky. My friend Sharon, she likes blue skies. So do another one. Quite a low horizon with Norfolk. You want sky really with Norfolk paintings. Big sky. Norfolk is southeast England, East Anglia. Very, very beautiful. Plenty of windmills and churches. I've been told that you never get a Norfolk landscape without a church. It's a bit darker over there. And we'll refine that. Quite a low horizon. Seago was an East Anglian from, was it not that low? Can't remember quite where. Ludham. He had bad health all his life, so he died, I think, when he was about 68. But he left a legacy of fantastic landscape painting. The problem is, if you're a good painter and you want to copy the Seago, we all know what you're doing because we've all got the books. And in my case, I've been to 2 London exhibitions of his work in the Portland Gallery, near the Ritz, right by just on a side road, more or less opposite the Royal Academy. There's quite a lot of free stuff available on YouTube on Van Gogh and other artists. Oh, don't you just love Van Gogh? Van Gogh. I think the Dutch pronounce it Van Gogh, and he was Dutch, so let's respect his name. Now, I think I'll put quite a light horizon on here, sort of clouds billowing up. Now, you never really get a white cloud, you get a blue cloud. Okay, well that's a simple sky then. It's a blue sky. No blue here today. It's God, this time last year we were in a heat wave. We were living outside and getting some sort of enjoyment out of lockdown. Could live in our gardens and spread out a bit. For those of us, which most of us have got gardens, to use a barbecue. But so far, the last couple have been lousy. So, right, so let's sort out some distant landscape. Norfolk is not flat all over. It's flat where it sort of joins Essex. No, not Essex, it's Suffolk. But you get into the flatlands with the salt marshes, the Broads, all those beautiful lakes, waterways. A lot of the land, I believe, was drained by the Dutch. But on the north coast, you've got the highest points of East Anglia, going down to from the Thames up to the Wash. And the highest point is at Cromer, where we've been several times with a trailer. A lovely camping club site that we used to go to. Don't do it now, it's too old. Can't put the flipping thing up. But it's very beautiful around the Broad. So we're going to paint, I'm going to paint an impression of that. So we'll put a bit of a blue landscape, a bit of Payne's grey, a bit of blue. So Payne's grey is a great mixer for cool colours. So there we are. So they're the distant hills on the north coast of Norfolk. Some incredibly beautiful places around Norfolk, North Norfolk. Clyde next to sea with that lovely windmill. Well, yeah, restored windmill, which is now a holiday home for people to hire. We've got Brancaster. Oh, it's Sheringham. Lovely. Then the east coast, which is much wilder and a lot of sand dunes. A very delicate environment on the sand dunes around Sea Palling and places like that. It's very lovely though. Right, okay, now we want some nice trees on there. So I'm going to use this sap green. Get some nice bright greens. The probably sap green is even better than the usual mix I have. A bit of shadow on sides. Okay. Good to decide where your light is coming from. Mine's coming from the front, isn't it? Really. So we can put some put some dark in the bottom here. So you can use your sap green for that. And then we can just add some light and dark as we go along there. We'll leave a bit of a gap. So I haven't used sap green for ages. Touch a bit of red in it. That darkens it up a bit. Okay. That's red. I bought the satin green when I was doing those oily paintings, 2, 3, 4 colour ones, using lots of linseed oil. I really enjoy doing those, but I can't keep doing them. I know Stuart does. Stuart Davis is a wonderful advocate of that method. Dennis Sheehan. That's where I first got the idea from. Knockout. And I did one that is still getting views on YouTube. But I've never put it up for sale. Let's put a bit of I can't really check the sound for you, but right now we want some that's a point. Look, that's annoying me. Okay, we'll let that go. With a nice sword of this. See, lovely green you get mixing those two colours. It's not as bright as lovely Viridian. I did have some Viridian squeezed out, but I thought I'd change that. Well, now let's get some of that light shining. Bit of white. Right, okay. And we can put a little bit of a texture in the foreground, but that's just, we don't need a lot. I haven't used much oil. That's probably be better without that. Just a simple foreground, nothing more than that. I think we can, it's a good example of painting greens, I think, green masses. We could get a bit more dark on that horizon. Use a bit of red, a bit of green and a bit of yellow. Right, all we've really done is the illusion of detail. Apart from the clouds and modelling of the clouds, but they're still quite impressionist. But I do like. Okay, well that'll do. This is an experiment with the camera, with the sound. So I'll end that one there. I'll do another one. but I have to prepare a board. Bye for now.